Hello, YouTube Stackers. This is ST with Silver Stacking 101, where we always believe in staying stacked and packed. Stacked with silver, gold, food, ammo, and packed with the means necessary to defend our stack. Today, we are going to discuss Chapter 5 of my coming book, Wealth Traits, which will be released September 6, 2018, and sold through Barnes & Noble, Borders, and Amazon. Chapter 5 deals with the 3 wealth killers to avoid. Unfortunately, people acquire wealth and then engage in conduct that strips them of their money. Quite often, the full effects of the conduct take a long time to materialize, and during the interim, they actually become more brazen with the conduct. So when the ramifications are felt, they felt much stronger. The 3 items to avoid are, number 1, alcohol and drugs. Alcohol and drugs cost money to support their continued use. But more importantly, they erode one's ability to make logical decisions. Financial matters require both reason and logic. This is not to say that all successful investors are teetotalers. They will consume alcohol in social situations. However, they almost universally shun drunkenness, and they never drink during working hours. The second wealth killer to avoid are affairs. Many a men, and more than a few women, have worked hard to build their personal and financial lives, only to have it destroyed by engaging in an extramarital affair. The economic devastation, when called, is tremendous. We know the stories. It's not worth it. Do what you gotta do, it's just not worth it. The third item is gambling. Now let me draw a line here what I mean by gambling. I am not talking about a couple that once every 2 or 3 years decides to go to Vegas, take a few $100 to the casino floor with the intent they're probably going to lose it and it was worth it to them for the fun. Not talking about that. I am talking about systematic, habitual, degenerate gamblers. I have seen people throw away successful businesses by gambling. Literally, just throw it away. I can think of many examples, and it's very sad. And what it does to the family is very sad. Now, one thing I will note here. Quite often, the mass media, particularly through Hollywood, portrays the successful investor as a gambler. Investing is not gambling. Gambling happens when one assumes the risk where the odds of losing are greater than the odds of winning. Purchasing a lottery ticket, classic example. An investor assumes a risk where the odds of winning are greater than the odds of losing. There is an important distinction. And sometimes, unfortunately, gamblers will say, what's the difference? That's the difference. Guys, please comment. Agree, disagree. Tell me what you think and why you think it. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Next week we will cover budgeting. Thank you for watching. God bless you. And stay stacked and packed.